guys, it's Reagan, and I'm coming at you from the same angle, but with a different camera. I am filming with my vlog camera today because I'm actually doing a special video for you guys that I am really excited to do, and that is going to be I tried to read for 24 hours and see how much I could read vlog. Right, so if that doesn't make sense, so basically I've decided to do an impromptu readathon for myself, and I just basically want to see how much I can read for the next 24 hours. It is currently 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to be reading from now until 1 o'clock tomorrow. It is currently Monday, July 10th, and I will be stopping Tuesday, July 11th at 1 o'clock. So that is the current plan. If you guys are wondering why I'm actually doing this, I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to do a lot of readathon vlogs on my YouTube channel a few years back, and I absolutely loved doing them, but for whatever reason, just like pure bad luck, every readathon for the past couple years has always fallen on a time where I just literally just cannot commit myself to really go all in on the readathon, so I always pass them up. And specifically there's one that I've never been able to do, and that is Dewey's 24-hour readathon, and I've always wanted to do it. And I just woke up today really, and I was like, you know, I could just do one myself. Like, I could just do a Dewey's 24-hour readathon. Reagan does it herself and then films it and puts it on the internet, so that's kind of my plan. But enough rambling, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys my TBR for the next 24 hours, so hold on. Alright, so this is my TBR. I have Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab, Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder, and then Walk on Earth a Stranger to kind of give you guys my sort of game plan. This is a book I've already started reading, and I have about 200-ish pages left. So I'm going to start with this, and I figure I can get a good head start because I'm already really into this book, so I should be able to quickly knock out this 200 pages. Then I'm going to move on to Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. It's a book I've already technically read, so I feel like I'm relatively familiar with the world and the story, so I feel like I should also be able to read this one hopefully relatively quickly. And then lastly, I have Walk on Earth a Stranger by Ray Carson. I put this on the list because I love Ray Carson's trilogy that I marathoned last month, so I thought hopefully I could also just really quickly start reading this. The game plan is I want to finish this, get to some distance in this, and maybe finish it, but I'm also trying to be realistic with myself, so yeah, alright. So that is my relative game plan. I'm just going to be doing periodic checkups throughout the next 24 hours to let you guys know where I am, you know, reading distance-wise. This is an interesting type of challenge because this is entirely like a personal challenge. I'm really curious just to honestly see how much reading endurance I have, to see how much I can get myself to read. Because sometimes I can get a little distracted like after 100 pages, so I'll bring you along. We're gonna see together. But anyway, I hope you guys think this is interesting, but let's just go ahead and dive in. I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, it's like 3 hours later, and I thought I would do my first check-in. Just finished Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I read the last 233 pages. I'll have the exact number down below just now, and it was so good. Victoria Schwab, I have to say, like, she's like the master of creative plot lines. I loved the characters in this. The plot went to places that I wasn't expecting. I just really loved this story. If you haven't started this series yet, it's really dang good. It's dark. Do not get me wrong, this is a dark and violent book, but I loved it. I flew through the last 200 pages, so I feel like I'm at a good start so far for my 24 hours of reading. If you're wondering where I am, I'm on my living room couch. I figured I might as well post up somewhere that's not my bedroom because I'm the type of person who will fall asleep like instantly on my bed. Matilda right now on this couch. She has been my reading mascot, just the absolute best help. Just the best help. So yeah, I have my first book for the readathon down, which is exciting, and I guess I'll start reading the next one. I'm gonna pick up Poison Study. I think I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee though, because I'm getting a little sleepy. Yeah, so it's like 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna try to read for like another hour, hour and a half, break for dinner, go make some pasta, and then keep on trucking along. Just keep on reading. Just keep on reading. This book is upside down. But yeah, okay, that's what's going on with me so far. Bye. And so it begins. The nectar of the gods. You will be keeping me up to successfully do this readathon. Thank you, Keurig. Thank you, coffee. Thank you, Mom, for the mug. Hey guys, it's Ray. Whoa, I was just doing my intro. Hey guys, it's been like an hour-ish, like an hour and a half. It's like 5:30 right now. And I wanted to do a check-in of where I'm at. So I started Poison Study. I'm about 100 pages in, and oh my God, like I already read this book, but clearly I've forgotten a lot about this book before starting it again. I'm loving it so far. First off, it's so much darker than I remember it being. Like, this book has some dark moments so far, but it's also just captured my attention like right from the beginning. Like page 1, I was like interested. Let's get this going. So I really don't think I'm gonna have too much of a struggle finishing this or like reading all of this tonight. Millie's been keeping me company. She's been right here, you know, by this bowl and by my snack of goldfish. I'm like a big snacker when reading. I feel like that's gonna be the theme. I'm just gonna continuously snack to get myself going. But yeah, I'm totally loving this for right now. I'm about to break and heat up some dinner. Gonna have some pasta. Give me that carb energy to keep reading. I also wanted to just shout out a funny moment because I was just laughing at myself because I just did something ridiculous. So my outfit is like super comfortable right now. I'm just wearing like a t-shirt, and I wanted to Insta story today to talk about 2 books I read, and then I probably won't do any more because I'm vlogging about this whole readathon thing. And I like mentioned reading Our Dark Duet and how I'm starting this book, and I changed outfits. Like, how trash am I? I was like doing it in this. I was like, I don't know. I want to wear like something cuter. So I literally changed. I'll show you. I'll show you. I literally walked down this hallway. I did that. I walked down here. I came in here, came in my room, grabbed this dress, put it on, and then walked all the way back to the couch to Insta story. I don't know what is more trash, like trash reality than that, because that's pretty, I was doing it and I'm like, this is so ridiculous. I need to tell someone about this because otherwise I'm turning into something I don't know if I can handle. So yeah, if you're curious if things you see on social media are real, I mean, I really do like that dress, but I don't know, I just wanted to jazz up my Insta story. So I changed, and then I changed back because I'm trash, everyone. But anyway, now I'm in my room, bookshelf. So yes, my plan, 100 pages in, Poison Study, already read 233 pages of Our Dark Duet. So that means I've read 333 pages so far, which I'm really happy about. I really think I'm gonna be able to read a lot tonight. I'm pretty dang positive of myself. I can read Poison Study tonight in like one go, and then hopefully stay up as late as I can. Not gonna lie, I'm a grandma, so I know at some point I'm gonna fall asleep mid-sentence of some book, but I'm just curious to see how far I can get until I get to that point. And you're gonna be right there with me, so yeah. All right, the pasta's done. Got pesto, got some shaved cheese on top. The perfect readathon dinner break. I'm also gonna watch an episode of The Great British Bake Off, which I have just been obsessed with. I also feel like it's just like the most polite competition show I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, everyone's so nice to each other. It's like the opposite of American competition shows, especially cooking ones. And it's just like so heartwarming. I love the Great British Baking Show. It's so good. Mary Berry is gold. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna do this now. And then I'm gonna get back to reading. I wonder if Matilda's interested in this food. Millie, do you want some of this pasta? I'm so sorry, it's not made for pugs. Hey guys, it's later. It's about 2.5, 3 hours later since I last checked in with you guys. I've read another 150 pages. I feel like I just start vlogging after I've read about 100 pages. I'm like reading, I'm like, that seems like a logical place to check in. Quick update, I've changed into some comfier attire, wearing my pizza sweater, which I feel like is a necessity for both life and especially for a readathon. But yes, I am on page 250 of Poison Study. I'm absolutely loving it so far. So I'm a little over halfway through. The plan is right now is to read to about 300 pages out here. It's about like 10 o'clock at this point. So I'm trying to read till about 300 pages, and then I can go in my room and read. I'll let myself do that because I feel like if I go into a room any sooner, I'm going to fall asleep. I think I'm gonna make a cup of coffee to try to wake myself up a bit, give myself some caffeine. But thoughts of this overall are the same from the last time I checked in. I'm absolutely loving this story. It's darker again than I remember, but honestly, I love this book. I'm absolutely flying through it. I'm finding it not even just like easy to read, but a joy to read. It's just been so good. I don't know, I just really am loving the main character and the storyline. I don't know, it's really just intriguing me completely. So I really feel like I can finish this whole thing tonight. Total page count, let me think. 250 pages of this, 230 pages of Our Dark Duet. So that is 480 pages. So I'm almost at the 500 page mark. I'm almost halfway to where I want to be. I really am wanting to read about 1,000 pages this readathon. I feel like that's like a nice round solid number. If you're curious to know what Matilda is doing, she's just got her bone and she's just chowing down, ready for a snack. Yes, that is my current plan. Just read until I fall asleep, which I'm not quite sure what that's gonna be, but hopefully some caffeine will help me stay awake a little bit longer. I feel like the big mug is necessary for staying up as late as possible. The volume capacity of this thing is just out of control. It's just out of control. So I'm gonna get this. I also found these. Clay left these at my apartment, and I figure a bit of a sugar rush would also not hurt or hinder me in any way. I don't usually eat stuff like this, but they're not only delicious, but I feel like snacking in itself is imperative to staying awake or just reading. I don't know, it gives me like a boost of energy. Well, that is what's going on right now. All right, it's about 45, an hour later, so we're running around 11 o'clock at night, and I've reached the 300 page mark, which allows me to now read in bed, which I feel like is a bit of a milestone. I was really looking forward to being able to read in bed. I have my bookshelf lights on, my lamp on. I'm gonna finish this. I have 100 pages left, and then I'm gonna start this, Walk on Earth, a Stranger by Ray Carson. I'm really looking forward to this. I just loved her other series, so I'm really hoping I love this. Even like 75% as much would still be like a winner for me, because that's how much I loved the first series. But man, I'm getting a little fatigued. I'm getting a little sleepy. That coffee helped, but it's kind of giving me like sleepy jitters. Like I'm awake, but like not the kind of awake that is productive. I wanted to test something. Let's see if this works. Matilda! Matilda! Oh, she's coming. Can she do? Oh, she didn't make it. But she made it the second time. She's my reading buddy. She's really been the mascot of the day. Excuse my disaster of a room. Please don't look at it. Yay, Millie's here. Okay, time to get back to reading. This is the one I'm reading. Not yet. You right now. All right. It is, again, like an hour later. I don't even know what time it is. It's like, what? Like midnight? Something like that? I don't have my phone with me. I've just tried. I feel like looking at the clock makes you more sleepy, because you like look at the time and you're like, oh, I should be tired right now. I don't know. Maybe it's 1. It's probably 1. I have my watch on. Hold on. It's 1. I guess that should have been easier than it was. I finished Poison Study. It's done. I really loved it. I read all 400 pages tonight. I feel not only really proud of myself, but I also really enjoyed it all. Like the book was such a fun, I didn't feel fatigued at all reading the story. Like obviously I'm sleepy, but the book itself and the plot line was like so good. It was so nice to read that I guess I didn't mind that much. So that means so far as a total, I've read 633 pages, which I'm really pleased with. And I feel like I'm over 50% of my goal. And if I can stay up a little bit later tonight, which is as late as I can, and then obviously read all day tomorrow until the 1 o'clock mark, I really think I can reach that 1,000 page goal for the readathon that I kind of arbitrarily set for myself like 5 hours ago. I was like looking at everything, I was like, okay, but what's a realistic page goal? And 1,000 sounded nice, you know, at around 5 o'clock. That being said, I'm gonna start this and just get as far as I can before I fall asleep. I have a really bad habit of just, does anyone else just like fall asleep with all of their lights on, like with a book on their lap? That happens to me a lot. like a lot. Like my mom growing up would come in and check on me when I was a younger kid, because I would always have like a book on my lap and all my lights would be on because I just fell asleep mid-task. So I feel like that's what's gonna happen tonight, but I will let you know how far I get when I know. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep trucking along. It's way past my bedtime, but what's new? Read-a-thon, read-a-thon. Hello everyone, good morning. Matilda and I are here. Just to give you a quick update about the rest of last night and the plans for the last part of the readathon today. Millie, stop licking me. So I read 32 pages of Walk on Earth a Stranger last night before I fell asleep with all my lights on, like I thought that it would happen, and it did. I think I fell asleep around 2:30. You know when you're really tired, all of a sudden reading or anything takes you so much longer because you consistently like reread the same lines over and over again because you're like falling asleep. That's what happened to me, and I was able to do it boop, boop, for till like 2:30, and then I think I fell asleep. The last time I remember looking at the clock was 2 o'clock, and I stayed awake longer than that, so my guess is like 2:30. Anyway, so the plan for today, right now it's like 9:30. I've just been getting up, getting ready, and getting Matilda fed and all that stuff for today. So my plan for today is to literally just truck on read as much as I can. So far I've read like 650-ish so far pages. I want to read 1,000 pages. We'll see if that happens. Obviously I'm just gonna be sitting here reading as much as Walk on Earth a Stranger as I can. Obviously that means I almost need to finish it, I'm realizing, because I have 350 pages left to get to my 1,000 page goal, which is a lot now that I'm thinking about it. I'm still really pleased with what I've read so far. I really loved the 2 books I finished yesterday. I'm enjoying Walk on Earth a Stranger. Obviously I'm only 30 pages in. Not gonna lie, it has a little bit of a slower start than the other 2 books. Obviously Our Dark Duet I was almost done with, so that obviously wasn't gonna have a slow start. And then Poison Study just really started out with a bang. But I am liking it so far. I think it's about to pick up. I just have to like give it some time to develop. But that's my plan. I think I'm gonna get myself some fruit, and then I'm just gonna sit here on the couch like I did all day yesterday, so. Hello everyone, it is a little bit later. I'm about to take a lunch break, but I just thought I'd update you. I'm now a little over 100 pages in Walk on Earth a Stranger, and I have to say I'm really liking it. Like, it's definitely picked up. I think the last time I said it was kind of slow. We're kind of getting there now. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Some events happened, and I just really love the main character. She's such a badass. If you're not familiar with what this is about, it's like a YA historical fiction fantasy set in the gold rush era with our main character who's able to sense gold. So as you can imagine, that's pretty dramatic. I'm about to break for lunch. I made myself some ramen noodle soup, you know, super classy, and I'm about to watch last night's episode of Big Brother because I couldn't watch it last night because I was reading. So I'm watching it now because I love Big Brother. This season, in my opinion, is really good so far. I'm really hoping it stays really good. But yeah, that's what's been going on. All right, to eat and then back to reading. Honestly, I feel like coffee is the most important part of a readathon ever, and TBH, this is my favorite coffee mug. Folks. Books are bae. Nothing is more true than this. Also, Sour Patch Kids are gone. Alrighty guys, it is officially just past 1 o'clock. The readathon is over. Millie has been, you know, cheering me on as I ran through the finish line. I ended up reading another 50 pages of Walk on Earth a Stranger, and then I couldn't for the life of me find the dust jacket, so this is naked. But I thought I would take the opportunity, because it's over now, to kind of go over all of the reading I did for this readathon. So, a recap. I started out yesterday finishing Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. Loved this book. I read 233 pages to complete this novel. Enjoyed every last second of it. I'm just saying, Victoria Schwab knows how to, like, I don't know, her plot lines are just so innovative and creative, and also so tragic and beautiful. I love it. So I read this, and then onto there, I read the entirety of Poison Study last night by Maria V. Snyder, which is 410 pages, I want to say. Yes, 410 pages. Also loved this, flew through this entire book. just enjoyed the magic and the setting of this. I also thought it was a creative fantasy setting. It was great. And then I finished up the readathon getting to page 250, 300. What did I get to? Page 250 of this novel, and I'm also really loving this. I feel like I'm gonna be finishing this up very soon. I have my phone here to do a total page number count, so I can have the exact number. So I read 233 pages of Our Dark Duet, 410 of Poison Study, and then 250 of the other one. That means I read a total of, can you see that? 893 pages, which I'm pretty happy with. Yes, it's not quite 1,000 pages, but I would say pretty much 900 pages is still a very good amount to have read in a 24-hour time period. I mean, I'm happy with that, and I feel like I'm really the only one here to be, I mean, this was just like a personal challenge to see how much I could read, so I will take 900 pages read in 24 hours and basically finished a book I'd already read an entire book, and then got more than halfway through of another book. I take that as a job well done, Reagan. Pat on the back. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, I will be happy to do another one in the future. It was definitely fun for me to do in film. Obviously, this is kind of a different video for me to upload on my channel. But anyway, if you guys do like it, let me know down below in a comment or like this video just so I can kind of gauge if you like these kind of vlog but still reading centered style of videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon with another one soon. Goodbye! Say bye, Millie. Say bye, Matilda. Say goodbye. Say bye-bye. All right, signing off.